Welcome to Season 16 of 5-Minute Biographies. Episode 10. John F. Kennedy. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, often called JFK, was born on the 29th of May, 1917, in Brookline, Massachusetts, to a wealthy and politically prominent family. His father, Joseph P. Kennedy Sr., was a successful businessman and ambassador, while his mother, Rose, was a socialite actively involved in philanthropy. Destined for greatness from a young age, John F. Kennedy would become the 35th President of the United States, leaving an indelible mark on American history despite his tragically short presidency. Kennedy's childhood was steeped in privilege and political ambition. He attended prestigious private schools and universities, graduating from Harvard University in 1940 with a degree in international affairs. His education was briefly interrupted by World War II, where he served with distinction in the U.S. Navy, earning several medals for his heroism. His wartime experiences, notably the sinking of his patrol torpedo boat PT-109, would later become a cornerstone of his public image, portraying him as a courageous and decisive leader. Following the war, Kennedy embarked on a career in politics. He served in the House of Representatives from 1947 to 1953 before being elected to the Senate. His good looks, charisma, and youthful energy made him popular, particularly among younger voters. He leveraged these qualities to great effect during his 1960 presidential campaign, becoming the youngest person elected to office at 43. The Cold War, a period of intense ideological tension between the United States and the Soviet Union, defined Kennedy's presidency. He faced numerous foreign policy challenges, including the failed Bay of Pigs invasion of Cuba in 1961 and the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. During this tense standoff, where the world teetered on the brink of nuclear war, Kennedy's firm but measured leadership helped to avert disaster. He also established the Peace Corps, a volunteer program that sent Americans abroad to assist developing nations. Domestically, Kennedy pursued a progressive agenda, calling for social reform and economic expansion. He championed racial equality, a critical issue in the early 1960s, and established the Alliance for Progress, a program aimed at fostering economic development in Latin America. However, his ambitious domestic goals were often hampered by a divided Congress. Despite the challenges, Kennedy's presidency was marked by optimism and idealism, particularly among young Americans. He inspired a generation with his call to public service and his vision for a more just and peaceful world. He was a master communicator, effectively utilizing television to connect with the American people like no president had before. His famous inaugural address, where he challenged Americans to ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country, remains an enduring call to action. Kennedy's personal life was a source of both fascination and scrutiny. He married Jacqueline Bouvier in 1953, a glamorous young woman who became an iconic First Lady admired for her style and grace. They had 3 children together, John Jr., Patrick, and Caroline, and their seemingly perfect union was constantly in the public eye. However, rumours of extramarital affairs, most notably with actress Marilyn Monroe, swirled around the president, adding a layer of complexity to his public image. Tragically, John F. Kennedy's presidency was cut short on the 22nd of November, 1963, when he was assassinated while riding in a motorcade in Dallas, Texas. His death plunged the nation into mourning and left a profound sense of what could have been. The circumstances surrounding his assassination remain a subject of debate and conspiracy theories to this day. John F. Kennedy's legacy is that of a charismatic leader who inspired a nation during a turbulent time. While his presidency was brief, his impact on American history is undeniable. He is remembered for his courage, idealism, and unwavering commitment to public service. The unfinished chapters of his presidency continue to spark debate and inspire reflection on the path America might have taken. John F. Kennedy's life story serves as a reminder of the potential for great leadership and the enduring power of hope, even in the face of tragedy. Thanks for listening to 5-Minute Biographies at 5minutebiographies.com and on YouTube at 5minutebiographies.com/YouTube.